I'm Justin and I review house plans. Let's go. First, we take a look at the front facade. I love the tower in the middle. It looks like that encapsulates the staircase going up from the first floor to the second floor. I love that the garage is on an angle. It's not just flat and boring and just sitting straight across. I know this may sound weird, but I love seeing the chimney of a house. That tells me it has a fireplace. It just gives it a little bit more of a cozy feel. And overall, this design has a lot of modern lines to it. I love the windows. I love the garage doors. I would like to see a more prominent entryway because the front door kind of gets lost in this plan. Now let's take a look at the inside. Coming into the entryway, I love the scale of the entryway. And more than that, I love that the rest of the house is somewhat on an angle. It's like you walk into the house, turn right, and there's a whole other house there. The effect of this is going to be very dramatic when you walk into this home. Immediately on the left is the big open staircase that we saw from the front elevation, that it draws your eye up and also lets in a lot of light into that whole entryway space. One thing I don't see is a coat closet. You gotta have a coat closet for your guests. Let's first turn left and go down towards the primary bedroom. Check that out. The primary bedroom has its own sort of foyer experience going on. It feels completely detached from the rest of the house, which implies lots of privacy. Do not like angled walls. See that angled wall in the corner of the primary bedroom? If we're going to do that, let's build in a fireplace. Let's give it some visual interest once you're laying there in bed and trying to relax in this pretty amazing house. As we walk into the primary bath, I like what I see. It seems to have a linen closet. We've got the matching vanities. Good symmetry there. We've got a shower and a tub. Some of you have been commenting that you love having a tub. And then we have a massive walk-in closet. That's a perfect place for it on the front of the house. It's not going to take away from any views. I would like to see exploring splitting such a large closet into two, his and hers. Back to the entryway. Let's take a look at that giant great room. As in so many floor plans today, we see the great room is combined with a kitchen and an open dining space. That's very, very common today. The placement of the fireplace is throwing me off a little bit. I can respect why it's over there. I think it could be interesting to put it at the other end, the left end of the great room. Imagine having the fireplace aligned straight across to the vent hood in the kitchen. That's some amazing symmetry. The kitchen has a pantry, which is terrific. I think that could be expanded even further behind the laundry room. That way you could have more of a back of house kitchen as well as food storage. Something I don't like how the laundry room is sort of the hallway between the main house and the garage. I may not want to walk through and see the piles of laundry that still need to be done every time I come in from the garage. This house has 3 decks on the back. This tells me there's a lot of outdoor living space, which is critically important in what everyone seems to want these days. Off of the foyer is a second bedroom on the main level. This is a great idea, especially if you have older parents that are visiting, older relatives that are visiting, and want that proximity. Or if you have a newborn and you want to have a nursery in that space that's close to your primary bedroom, but not exactly in the primary bedroom. I would rework the right-hand side of this floor plan. I like that there's a second bedroom on the main level. I would not want to enter it from the foyer. I would rather enter it from the right-hand side where you see the laundry room. If we could reconfigure this and make that a hallway, give the laundry room its own space where you can shut the door and still have a hallway access to the bedroom as well as the garage, that would be a much better floor plan in that side of the house. Overall, I'm going to give this floor plan an 8 out of 10. There are a lot of things I like about it, especially the modern facade on the front, and I like the angles inside of the house, except for that angled wall in the primary bedroom, that make it feel like almost 2 houses in one.